2% illumination. In a couple days, Mercury is going direct. No more Mercury retrograde for a bit. That'll be nice. Although I hope that this Mercury retrograde was not in vain, right? Like, I feel like we all, have gathered something from it, something useful, something important. So I hope that you took away something important from this Mercury retrograde. And there's been several retrogrades for all the planets, so I just feel that, Mercury retrograde can be pretty heavy, pretty heavy. And it's good for resolutions and closure and, really like finalizing cycles, like making sure that they're done, right? Making sure that we're over the X's and all that. Like I think it's good, our soul needs that kind of reassurance that there's no stone unturned, right? So, without further ado, let's see who you are, what messages you need to hear today. Who are you? Vegan, solitude, independent, and peace. You are somebody who is in a state of solitude, right? You could be single, or you could simply just be isolating at this time, right? There are some people who are in relationships who still like to isolate and step away, get a little peace of mind, So, I think that's pretty good though, because, it's like Bukowski once said, and I'm paraphrasing, but he said, solitude is a gift, everything else is a test of your endurance. And I believe that, I feel that people really should find the beauty in their solitude, find that comfort zone there. Because, you'll never be safer than when you were completely alone, to be honest, right? And not that safety is the ultimate feeling or whatever. It's just nice to know that you can always come back home to yourself, right? And if you are in a relationship, it's nice to still have your solitude in that, right? That independence is important. You can enjoy being a couple, but also enjoy your solitude. However, I'm gonna be real. I feel that this reading may be for somebody who is specifically single. Just saying. If this is not your reading, I have plenty of timeless readings, and I will be making more. So bear with me. Feel that these messages find who they're meant to find when they're meant to find them. I like this. We have Ace of Pentacles. This is the beginning of a new cycle. This is the largest pentacle in the entire deck, right? This is opportunity. This is growth mindset. This is, you could be taking on a new business venture, or you could be getting promoted with the Hierophant, right? If you are not a business owner, it does show that you are going to be taking a step up the ladder on a career front here, or at least you're viewed already as somebody who is, to be respected. It looks like you're in a leadership position. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. I mean, this is hella Taurus energy with the Pentacles and then the Hierophant there. Very Earth energy. What I'm what I'm seeing though with the Hierophant though is this could also be like a spiritual leveling up, like having an awakening that brings you to your next level, right? Your next cycle. That what you seek, you will find, right? And so I feel that if there is any kind of clarity or understanding that you're seeking at this time, I do feel that you're going to find that. The Hierophant is very highly spiritually ranked too, right? It doesn't always necessarily mean like a promotion in the physical realm. It can mean a promotion in the spiritual realm, right? Where you reach your next level. You could be somebody that people go to for understanding and clarity. Yeah, we've got the High Priestess. This is somebody, like, it's with the High Priestess and the Hierophant. This tells me that this is somebody who's very spiritually adept, like somebody who um, gets divine downloads, right? Like, you have strong intuition, you follow that. You have a strong sense of self. With the Magician here, also, right? We're starting out with the most magical cards in the deck, which tells me that you yourself could be some kind of like tarot reader or a practitioner of some kind, right? Like a spiritual practitioner. With the Magician, this shows your resourcefulness. It shows like your ability to manifest very strongly. You're very like guided to manifest as well. To like hold on to the imagery that like you want to see exacted in your life, right? What is your advice? Your advice seems more like your advice here is the Four of Pentacles, right? This is hold on to your resources, you know, save up your money, be prepared for something, right? On the financial front or on any front, be prepared, right? Because with the Eight of Swords, there's something that you don't see coming yet, something that you're not aware of. With the Hanged Man, this can be a setback. This can be something that you feel kind of holds you up on your path a little bit, or some kind of an obstacle, right? There's an obstacle that comes up, and usually when we are in a state of manifesting, we will be presented with obstacles or setbacks, and that's kind of, you know, kind of like a test to see where we're at with it, like how badly we want the thing that we're trying to bring into our lives, right? So yeah, your advice right now is to like save your money and save your time, right? Time is money too. So it's like, I think right now it's telling you to be very like picky and choosy about where your time and energy is invested, right? That's really the energy I'm seeing, right? Like hold on to your energy. With the Vegans card coming out first too, it could be you could be called to solitude at this time. You could be called to a time where you're not just giving your energy out to everybody, right? Or you're just being very picky about who you give your energy to. And I feel that this is a sense of protecting your energy too. When you, because there's something that you don't see coming, right? There's a setback or something. So I'm going to clarify the Eight of Swords with the Hanged Man. Just wanted to come out, and I'll take it. The Nine of Swords in reverse tells me that you will be untouched by whatever it is that is trying to, it like tells me that you're divinely protected. Alright, that's the best way I can put that, that you're divinely protected. There is an energy that has to do with work though, because I'm seeing the Emperor, right? This is boss energy. And then I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles. And to me, because I'm not really seeing a lot about love. I'm seeing a lot about work and manifestations and spirituality. So when I see the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant and the High Priestess, there could be somebody that you could be called to work with. With the Fool card, this is like taking a leap of faith. This is trusting the path, trusting the process. This could be taking on a new business venture, like I said with that Ace of Pentacles. You could be starting up a new business partnership with somebody, which requires a lot of trust and, like a symbiosis, if you will, right? And, if it's not that, it could have to do with, like taking on a new job, or it's like there's a new venture on the horizon for you, and that's what I'm really seeing here. Now somebody is noticing you, like with the Emperor. I'm seeing the way the Emperor is looking at the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is kind of seemingly unaware, right? Her back is turned to the Emperor. She's focused on her work, focused on her growth, focused on shit. And it's like the Emperor is observing. And the Emperor is kind of like, it's like admiring, but not in like a weird way. It's almost like your work ethic is to be admired, or your efforts. The work that you put out there is something that is being recognized and seen. With the Fool card, I do see like somebody taking a chance. So I want to clarify what that means. What this leap of faith is. Clarify that. So the Fool was clarified by the Ten of Swords, and it looks like you could be in a position where you have to take a leap of faith, right? Like there could be some sort of divine intervention where a cycle is literally brought to an end, or something was said or done that is irreconcilable, right? There's no coming back from that, and this causes you to go into a new beginning, right? Something happened where it left you feeling defeated or betrayed, stabbed in the back, like, or just simply like completely drained and unable to move in that direction anymore. But it does look like the closing out of a cycle and the entering into a new one, and going from the Queen of Pentacles into the Empress energy, which tells me like no longer being at the mercy of others, but like being at the mercy of yourself, right? Becoming your own boss. And the Emperor and the Empress, divine counterparts. Like I said, I'm not seeing a lot of love on the table here, and I almost perceive that more as like a business partnership, right? Something that like you see the potential there, you see something that can grow, and kind of looking at the opportunity in working with somebody who is equally yoked, right? Somebody who has a similar vision. Alright, what else do you need to know? Okay. Hold on. Four of Cups in reverse tells me that there is the energy of accepting something, right? Or acceptance. Because the Four of Cups in the upright would be rejection, right? Rejecting an offer, rejecting something that's on the table. With it in reverse, there's a sense of accepting something, accepting an offer. Either you could be accepting an offer, or somebody could, if you extend an offer. With the Two of Swords, this could be part of what you're not seeing too. Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords typically have a blindfolded nature about them, and a guarded nature about them. So this is something that you could be skeptical of, or you can at first maybe be like, I don't know, like, we just tiptoe into the waters and see, But it's funny because it goes straight from like this Two of Swords to the Fool, right? And with the Lovers coming up, it's like you tiptoe into the shallow end of the pool, and then you realize it's not so bad, and then bam, head first into the water. You're just into the deeps. So, and with the Lovers, the Emperor, the Empress, this, like I said, this could be a business partnership. This could be something that, a decision is made. The Lovers card is traditionally a card of big decisions, right? Life-altering decisions. This also could be like a something that starts out as a business partnership and evolves into another kind of partnership, right? Like I said before, there wasn't a lot of cards about love, and now we have divine counterparts and the Lovers. So I guess I have to eat my own words on that one. It is something that could potentially evolve into that. But it requires an acceptance too. It requires a level of vulnerability. It requires you to be willing to go all the way. And you know what? That poem by Bukowski just came to my mind, and I think you should listen to it. There's it's on YouTube. Bukowski. It's called Go All the Way. And it's powerful. That's something that it carries me through when I struggle. When I'm struggling to like pursue something or do something, it's like whenever I'm feeling in that handyman energy, if you will, that like helps push me through. And so I feel that message heavy. Go all the way. With the full card, you know. 7 of Pentacles, there's a lot to be harvested here, right? There's a lot to be gained from this situation. This is going to be very positive all around, right? Like, it looks like the outcome here is very positive. With the 10 of Wands, there is an emotional burden that you carry, right? Something that makes your heart heavy. With the 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands, we have 10-10, endings and new beginnings, and then that's followed up by the Fool. So, I do see completion of cycles with, the Mercury going direct on the 1st. This could help kind of blast that energy forward, right? And help pull you out of past energy. Because when Mercury goes direct, then people start thinking more clearly, more logically. It's like the illusion of the past it no longer holds that same kind of like emotional burden or weight on you, right? Like, there's freedom, right, on the horizon. Freedom from past confines, freedom from things that left you feeling defeated or imprisoned or whatever. With the 10 of Swords, showing up, it definitely looks like there was no growth in a certain situation or in a certain way that things were, whether that was in work or life or whatever. There was no growth, and it requires you to go into a new direction where there is growth, right? And it's almost like there's divine intervention. Like, you have no choice but to push forward. You have no choice but to go into the next cycle, because it's like the old narrative is over, right? The old story is over. The old everything is over, and now it's time to push on into that future energy. What's next? So I'm going to pull some Kali Oracle cards for you. See what Divine Mama has to say. Right? Kali and Mahamaya. When a situation becomes unnecessarily complicated or confusing to your heart, Kali Ma Maya arises spontaneously as a protective bearer of universal truth. Ultimately, her revelation shall lead you beyond that which is deceptive or not right for you. This you are promised. She protects you from that which is unworthy of your heart and seeks to constrain your spirit. I feel like I want to pull another. You are being liberated from something for sure. Cycles, mindsets, narratives. Something that needed to end is ending. Something that needs to begin is beginning. That's what I'm seeing here. Kali Kalmasa Nasini. It is time to free yourself from what has been. Learn from it, but not allow it to define you or direct the course of your life. Give up your stories about the past. You have outgrown them. Kali consumes mistakes, sins, and negativities. Let her free you now so you can be open to the gift of your life unfolding. Bagalamukhi. She arrests the flow of negativity, particularly that of our own making. She transforms our karma from that which hinders our joy to that which can create true happiness. As you seek refuge in her, you are protected from gossip, slander, and any form of negativity from others. A positive turning of the tide of good fortune is predicted. So that is what I have for you. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.